This is MrBeast, and it goes without saying, he's quite successful.
What?
I mean, for the 12, almost 13 years he spent on YouTube, I reckon he knows a thing or two about how to get big.
Not that type of big. Yes, that's much better.
I mean, he averages around 100 million views a video, so he must be doing something right. I've spent days, weeks, months going through podcasts, going through videos, going through his Twitter, trying to assemble his top 10 best tips. Or I just thought of the idea this morning and made a video about it. Let's jump straight in.
Okay, let's go.
But I just, saw that format and I was just like, how can I do that 100 times better?
Right.
How can I put 100 times more creativity into it? How can I level up the editing by 100 times? How can I spend blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And that's always my mindset. How can I, if I get inspired by something, how can I do that, but 100 times better and make it my own? Whereas a lot of people are just like, oh, MrBeast did that. I'm just going to do it. Oh boy. It's like, they think their videos are better than they are, honestly. And
tell them, Jimmy, tell them.
I mean, they do, and you have to that, and they have horrible friend groups. There's no such thing as a perfect video. Like, someone should always call you and it on your video because it could be better. Because imagine if someone does that every video and you upload hundreds, if not 1,000 videos over the next 10 years, and every single time someone's critiquing you and you're applying what they're critiquing. Like, imagine the compound effect over that time span. It's invaluable.
Yeah, how do I make a good thumbnail? How do I get people to click my video?
You want it to be simple. You want them to be able to, when they're scrolling through their suggested or homepage or whatever touch point, you want them to instantly be able to understand what you're conveying. And you want them to feel some type of emotion, you know what I mean? The way I like to phrase it is you want to make it so interesting or spike their curiosity or whatever emotion so much that, if they don't click it, they'll wonder, before they go to bed, what happened? You know what I mean?
Over again, you had no money. What would be the first 10 videos you tried to make on a new channel? I guess that's advice for a new person.
Huh.
And nobody knows you.
Yeah, nobody knows me. Yeah, hypothetically I have a mask on.
And you also, I guess, don't have the wisdom.
But if I don't have what I have in my head, then I would say just fail. A lot of people get analysis paralysis and they'll just sit there and they'll plan their first video for 3 months. And
yeah,
I'm any of you listening, especially if you have 0 videos on your channel, your first video is not going to get views. Period. It's not. Your first 10 are not going to get views. I can very confidently say that. So stop sitting there and thinking for months and months on end and just get to work and start uploading. All you need to do, this applies to people who have not uploaded videos but have dreams of being a YouTuber, is make 100 videos and improve something every time. Do that. And then on your 101st video, we'll start talking, maybe you can get some views, but your first 100 are gonna stop. There are very freak cases like Liza Koshy or Emma Chamberlain who have really good personalities and it doesn't take them as many videos. And it's just people who are 7'5" and making the NBA. Yes, there are freak cases you can find, but for the average person like us, who don't have these exceptional personalities and, backgrounds in filmmaking, just make 100 videos, improve something each time, and then talk to me on your 101st video.
In thumbnails, set expectations. And at the very beginning of the video, to minimize drop-off, you want to assure them that those expectations are being met. If you click on a video where, of his, where it's Tether is a scam, and then at the very beginning he starts talking about literally anything else, then you're like, oh, this is bull. This isn't what I clicked on. But if at the very start of the video you go, Tether is a scam, and I'm going to teach you why, then it's okay, you match the expectations. So at the very beginning, match the expectations, and then you want to exceed them. So you want to assure people that what they clicked on is what they're getting, and then blow their mind and be like, what? You're also getting even more. That's how you lower drop off, which a lot of people, sometimes it takes them 20 seconds to really meet the expectations. And so you lose, that's where you're going to lose everyone. Everyone's videos start like this, and then it levels off. So you want to reduce the amount of people that click off on the audience retention graph. I hope you're popping up graphs while I'm saying this, so it's easier for people to visualize.
We really should drill this home because the number one thing is retaining as many people as possible at the start. Because envision a chart where you lose 35% of your viewers in the first 30 seconds, and then envision one where you only lose 20%. That's 15% more people that are watching, throughout the video than not. And it's not like you made the whole video a bunch better. You just had a more strategic intro that hooked them.
What do you think gets us to 1 million subscribers?
Well, subscribers is an arbitrary number.
Okay, so
that doesn't matter.
million views.
No, you should ask me what helps us make the best videos possible. That's the only question you should ask me. Subscribers don't matter. Views don't matter. I mean, they do, but all that comes. Everything you want as a creator comes from making the best videos possible and thumbnails. Essentially, yes. At the end of the day, if you boil it down, what YouTube wants is they want people to click on a video and they want to watch it. Like, at its core, that's what it is. Now, you can like draw little lines and go as deep as you want into how to get people to click and to how to get people to watch. I mean, essentially, by studying the algorithm, you'll learn that you're more studying human psychology, right? What do humans want to watch? What do they find enjoying? Not because like, anytime you say the word algorithm, just replace it with audience, and it works perfectly. Like the algorithm didn't like that video. No, the audience didn't like that video. You know, because literally that's it. If people are clicking and watching, then it gets promoted. To get views, in my opinion, I think it's better to really focus on quality if you're a very small YouTuber, and you can upload a video a day and like all the videos be average, and like none of those videos will really stand out. None of it's like epic enough where like the algorithm's gonna go, oh, this video is good, like we need to spread it. I feel like a lot of small YouTubers, they just post like videos that aren't bad, but they're not great, and they just do that, and none of them ever pop off, so they never get an audience. Where it might be better to like, you know, upload half or a third or even like a fifth of the videos, but make the videos you upload so freaking good that like the algorithm has to promote it, and that, you know, it has to find audiences for it, because it's such an interesting and good video. When you like set a consistent schedule and you're constantly having to upload videos that aren't as good as you'd like because you got to hit, oh, this Monday I said I'd upload every Monday, you know, like that's a dangerous trap, because then, you know, the viewers notice that the quality isn't as good. I think it's like, oh, well, it's all like CTR and stuff like that. But a big thing that everyone fucking underestimates is what was your experience with your last video? If people loved the last video of yours that they watched, they're more likely to watch your next one. For the YouTubers watching this, when people watch your video, they go, okay, that was good, but like that's enough of you for the day. Like it was all right? Whereas what you want is them to go, holy crap, that was crazy. Oh my God, what's that? Holy crap, that was crazy. Oh my God. And they watch 10 videos. That's what you're going for, that data can't describe. And like, I've never heard anyone talk about that, but that is it. That's how you get these high view counts, because people watch 10 videos, not one, you know? Basically want to remove every dull moment. You probably want to find the 10 most critical people you know, make them watch the video and just roast it. You know, certain things like if I just talk to a camera for 10 seconds without a cut, like a lot of people will just like get bored or they'll lose interest. So like having a B cam and a C cam, and just, you can just talk for 10 seconds, but 3 seconds in cutting to a B cam and then a C cam, like now it's more interesting, even though it's essentially the same thing and not that crazy. But you want to have good pacing. Typically having a payoff at the end keeps them, right? Last sleep circle wins 10 grand. If there is a low moment halfway through, you're going to watch to the end because you want to see who wins the 10 grand. So having a good payoff at the end.
How do you keep viewers watching and, you know, happy with the video?
I would say just give them why they clicked, tell them why they should watch, and then just stick on topic. Like that right there isn't even super complex, but that would already put you in the upper echelon of YouTube. It's hard for a lot of people. For whatever reason, like they just drag it out. A lot of vlog channels do it. It's like eating $100 ice cream, and they'll be like, I'm gonna eat $100 ice cream, but first, and then it's like earlier in the day, and it's just stuff that has nothing to do with what you clicked on. It's like them birthday shopping for their mom, and it's like that's not why I came here.
But do you change a thumbnail on a video? Is that something, do you usually just stick with one, or you try?
Well, I think we get better at making thumbnails every year. So it's more, when I upload a thumbnail, I usually think it's good and I don't change it most of the time. But what happens is like 3 years later, I look back and I'm like, oh, that's a horrible thumbnail. And so it's usually like every 2 years we just go back and update a lot of our older thumbnails just because they're terrible. Just with like the new knowledge we have and what we've learned. And funny enough, that actually usually does help quite a bit when we update the thumbnails on old videos. They usually do see a little bit of an uptick because they're just, you know, if we take an old thumbnail where it's like seeing if whatever, like 100,000 magics can stop a car, and it just looks terrible. And then with the new stuff, I know we zoom in a little bit so it's a little more visible and make things look better. Then magically it starts doing a little bit better because now people actually understand what it is, because I'm not as much of an idiot anymore.
Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. I have some links down below of some good podcasts that I think you lot could benefit from. And also, while I was researching for this video, I saw what MrBeast uses for like his videos, like the camera he uses. So I'll link that down as well, just in case you guys want to use it to kickstart your channel or something. If any of you guys are interested in Dragon Ball, click here. And if you want some more MrBeast content, click here. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video.